I'm basically redoing the one that I did earlier. So I've just got to get through now the next few shifts at work. So that video that I did yesterday on YouTube, the live stream regarding the case, it's proved very helpful to quite a lot of people. Over 200 people have viewed it already. So it's basically just to give an idea what to take on a cruise, to take in your suitcase and your hand luggage regarding having them storage bags, obviously having luggage tag holders as well. So, and obviously being able to weigh your case using a digital scales, because obviously at the airport they will weigh it anyway. But it's always a good idea to have one of those digital scales where you can lift your bag up and it will tell you what your weight is in your bag, and that includes your hand luggage as well. Because on most holidays abroad, they allow up to 20 to 25 kilos. It all depends on the airline you're going with. And obviously, your hand luggage can vary between 7 and 10 kilos. So, and obviously, if there's quite a few of you in the family that are going away, then obviously you can pool your luggage, but you can't exceed more than 25 each. So just bear that in mind because they will charge you. So anyway, so I've just got to get through the next few days at work now, and then it'll be off to the airport for basically the start of the cruise. But obviously, I'm going to do a video over the weekend to basically start the series officially, so that I can create the playlist on YouTube, so that any video footage I do, I'll obviously edit the video and put it into an episode, and then it'll be put into that playlist for you to be able to watch it. So I'm hoping to get episodes 1 and 2 done by the end of Monday, because I'm obviously going to be doing footage when I leave here, when I get to the airport, when I'm in the terminal, just asking when I ask the questions about the security and what time the check-in opens. I'm then going to obviously go down to the hotel to check in. I'm going to go to the room, I'm going to have something to eat, I'll have a shower, and I'm going to go out of the hotel and I'm going to do some footage around the hotel outside, and also have a walk down to the terminal again just to see how long it takes. Because obviously my luggage will be in my room. So once I've been to the terminal to ask what time the desk opens, I'll do some more footage going back to the car to collect my luggage. Then I'll just walk down to the hotel, check in, have something to eat in the room, have a shower, and then go and do a little walk outside, do some footage of the hotel, of the bar area, the restaurant, the reception. I'll obviously do footage in the room. I'll probably do a live stream as well. And then I'll go back to the hotel and have a pre-cruise drink, because you can't not celebrate going away. And it's been a long time coming, to be fair. I mean, I booked this in October. So I'm really looking forward to it, and it's my first travel blog of 2025. Hello to you that have joined. Please subscribe at Carlsmith25 to my channel. There's lots of footage to come next week, lots of live streams coming from the cruise. I'm going to be videoing the departure from Tenerife. I'll also be doing a live stream when we arrive into the other ports, which will be Cartagena and Malta. So when we arrive into those ports, I'll be out on the deck doing some live streams. So you can see the ship coming into port, and you'll be able to see it for yourself and leave a comment. I'll obviously do footage around the deck, so I'll be doing live streams around the ship anyway. Thank you very much for subscribing. So I'm going to be taking my wireless microphone kit with me as well. From Indonesia, that's nice. I've never been there. I'm also going to be taking my selfie stick, which becomes a tripod, and I've got all my documents and passport in here ready for going. I've got my boarding passes, my car park information there, my insurance policy, my ATOL certificate. Everything is in there that needs to be, and I've also got it on my phone as well. So everything is basically prepared. So if you want to know what to take on a cruise, look back on my live stream on my channel, as I've done a video about what to take on a cruise, but also that can apply for any holiday you go on, but specifically from a cruise. Hello from Brazil. Wow, lovely to meet you people from over there. It's 11 o'clock at night here in the UK, so thank you for joining the stream. And 29 people are watching, so please subscribe at Carlsmith25, or click subscribe and join my channel, and obviously you'll be able to join the live streams as well. So I hope you look forward to the series coming up. So as I say, I'll be capturing all the footage in the airport as well, the takeoff, in-flight and landing. I've got a window seat going out, so if we take off towards the M1 from East Midlands, then you'll get footage of the plane taking off, and I'm obviously going to edit my videos when I'm on the ship as well. So yeah, so please look out for the footage that's coming. You can also look back on my other videos regarding trips I've been on abroad as well, on cruises in the past. But this is my first major cruise series for this channel, because In fact, it's my first cruise for this channel, because when I went on Explorer 2, I didn't have the channel, which was in 2023. So I only started YouTube last March, a year ago. And I've already exceeded 880 subscribers. So I'm pushing 1,000. So please help me get there. At CarlSmith25 to subscribe. So there's going to be lots of work being done on my channel when I'm away, because I'm obviously going to be doing intros. I'm going to be obviously putting all the footage into an episode, and then I'll do another episode, which will be some more footage. So I'm going to be spending a lot of time editing my videos. Hello to all of you that are talking on here. Hello to Jace. L1 Does Thing, Oren, Country Ball Australia. Lovely to meet you all from Australia, Indonesia. Wherever you're from in the world, say hello. Please subscribe to my channel. I love meeting people from all over the world. So please watch the ship when it leaves the port. It's okay, Wayne, it's fine. This is just to basically say now that the cruise is fast approaching. I've just got to get through my work shifts now. And then I'm obviously going to be going off to East Midlands for my pre-cruise stay overnight before I go over to the terminal to check in for the flight. I know there's people, and in fact there is a couple on YouTube actually that are going on the cruise as well, as they left a comment on one of my videos this morning to say that they are going on the cruise as well. Of course I am. I'm definitely pre-packed. They're going on the cruise as well, and they're flying from Birmingham. So it'd be nice to meet actually a fellow YouTuber on here that's actually going on the same cruise. So any of you out there that are going away, or if you see me videoing, if I visit where you are, please come and say hello. Be on the footage. Don't be afraid. I love to meet you. Just tell me where you're from and you can be on the footage. It'll be lovely. But I'm hoping to meet this couple that are on the cruise as well, so that'll be nice. So I'm fine. Yes, thank you, Jace. Hello, Jess Jeffrey. Hello, Darina Asaraj. But yes, Wayne, I'm definitely all packed. I bought some more sweets today for the crew. In fact, I bought a bigger bag this time. I bought that pack of 11 bags from Home Bargains the other week. In fact, I had it quite a few weeks ago. But I bought another bag today with 22 bags of Haribo's in. And that was £2.50 from B&M. So I bought them as well, because I always need more than one bag, because there's going to be loads of crew that I know are going to be going the extra mile, and I want them to recognise that I appreciate what they've done. So that's why I bought them some bags. Hello, Shah. Yes, it's been a long time since I've heard from you. Hope you've been okay. I've not heard from you on social media yet either. So please be in touch, yeah, because lots of footage to come. Have you got any things you still need to repack? I've only got to pack this in my hand luggage, which is my microphone kit for when I do my live stream, because I'm obviously going to clip a microphone to me. I've got to charge my power bank up at the weekend. I bought some bags of sweets, as I've said, for the flight, and also, in fact, I've got some mint imperials for the flight, and I bought some bags of sweets for the crew. So I've put them in the case. I've got all my apple juices in there as well for the morning and evening. I've got tea bags packed as well to have in the room. Even though they replenish them, I'd rather have Yorkshire tea. It's the best tea. All my documents are in here. I've got all my sun creams. I mean, it's not going to be scorching hot, actually. I've had a look at the weather at Tenerife for Tuesday. It's about 23 degrees. When I go to Spain, I think it's pushing 20. Malta's exactly the same. So it's going to be pleasant. It'll be shorts weather, and I'm sure I'm going to be outside in the sun quite a bit. Oh, I'm definitely organised. If you look back on that live stream that I did yesterday, I've done a live stream of what to pack in your case, and obviously those storage bags that you can put your clothes in. So there, it keeps them all compact. So I've got my suit in there, I've got smart shoes because that's for the dress to impress night. I've got a tie in there that's got anchors and wheels on it. I've got a black t-shirt with all anchors on. That's for wearing when I go to Coral Isle on Tuesday night, because that's my first time in there on the cruise. I'm going in twice. Cartagena is the next one, which is a 7 o'clock booking, but we'll be at sea because we'll be heading to Malta. So I won't be able to do much footage or live streams when we've left the port. So I'll obviously do footage when we get to the port and when we leave, and also when we're in port, because we're only in Cartagena a few hours. So I'll obviously get off the ship and I will do a live stream in Cartagena as well as normal footage, and then I will obviously do a stream when we're arriving and departing. Same with Malta, because we get there at lunchtime, so I'll be videoing the ship going into the port. So please make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, and obviously come on the live stream. And I've also got this as well, my trusty selfie stick, which I'm going to be taking with me. and I do like it. This was worth 10 quid from B&M. It was brilliant. It's even got a light on it as well. So it's got a light. I don't know whether it actually... Oh, hang on. There you go. So it's got a light. So I can use this at night when I'm going around the decks at night videoing, because that will come in handy walking around the decks in the evening hours when I don't get much light. And it might look a bit dark on the screen, but if I've got this, it'll pick up the light, and it's a bit like a torch as well. So that goes, so my phone goes in there. So I'll turn that off because I don't want to drain the battery. Oh, apparently it changes different colour. Goes brighter. Let's see if I can turn it off. Hang on, bear with. Right, it's turned off. But anyway, this becomes a tripod, you see. And then it stretches up like that. And I've also got a remote control there as well, which I can take out and hold in my hand to take a selfie. So I can put it down somewhere and press the remote, it'll take a photograph and it'll start a video. So that was worth 10 quid from B&M. So I got that in December. Actually, no, I didn't. I got it in November because I took it with me to Benidorm. And that's where I first used it, and it was really good. But then I bought the microphone kit the other week. So that's going with me as well. So the hand luggage will be brought up here on Sunday. I've got bits to put in. The suitcase will go downstairs on Sunday. What weight are you allowed in your luggage? Well, if you watch that live stream that I did earlier, well, it was yesterday. Usually on a cruise, you're allowed up to 20 kilos. They can push it to 25, but you are allowed 20 kilos on a cruise, and I think it's 15 for a land holiday with TUI. With Jet2, you can have well over 20 kilos on a land holiday with Jet2. They do allow, I think, 25 with Jet2, actually. It's pretty good, or 23. With a cruise, they can push it to 25, and you're usually now allowed 10 kilos for hand luggage. So, and you can also take a shopping bag on board as well. If you do shopping in the duty free at the airport before you board your flight. And also if you've got a handbag, if you're a woman, you can tap that on. But generally you're allowed 10 kilos in your hand luggage. Obviously your liquids have to stay in the case if you're going from an airport that's got the new security setup, which East Midlands is gradually doing. So you won't have to take your electricals out, your iPads and your iPods, but everything that's in your pockets, like your phone and your wallet and your passport and car keys, all go in the tray. You take your jacket off, and then the bag goes through all together. You don't take anything out, and then you just go through security. Manchester have got the new scanners in now. I went from there in December, didn't have to take any liquids out, and it took literally minutes to get through. Birmingham was exactly the same. East Midlands are rolling it out now. Other airports are following very quickly. But they still haven't got them all in. So while they are rolling it out, you still take your liquids out when you have up to 100 mils, and they have to go in one of those bags, okay? And iPads have to be screened separately. But apart from that, you're allowed 20 kilos for a cruise, 15 for a land holiday with TUI, and it's 10 kilos for hand luggage. But if you go onto those holiday company websites, TUI and Jet2, you can usually find what the luggage allowance is on there. But if you're going as a family, you can generally pool it with other members of the family, so it just eases it off you a little bit, you know. But use one of those digital scales that I used yesterday, where you can lift it up and it'll tell you what the weight is, because they obviously weigh it at the airport when you're checking anyway. But that one of my dad's I used, and my case downstairs was 15.49 kilos. So I was 5.5 kilos under the 20, so even if at the airport it might be 16 kilos, I'm still 4 under. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. But they will charge you, obviously, if it exceeds 25. So you just let them know that your luggage is a bit heavy and they might charge you a bit of money. But you're better to try and keep it under that weight if you can. But anyway, yeah, so apart from that, everything's ready to go, really, for the cruise. I'm not taking any currency with me because there's no point. Because I'm at sea 5 of the 8 days of the cruise anyway, and 2 of the ports I have been to before. I've been to Cartagena and I've been to Malta, and I'm doing an excursion on Malta anyway. That's in an afternoon, but a lot of places over there accept card, Apple Pay, so I'm not going to bother taking my currency with me. While I'm on here, I'm just going to show you something else while I'm on here, which is also important to take with you when you go on a cruise. But they don't always, they're not always valid. But they do recommend on a cruise that you have one of these cards. So this one is a UK Global Health Insurance card, right? And then this one is an EHIC, which is a European Health Insurance card. Because basically what it does, it's to help if you have to go for treatment for any illnesses that you have on holiday, right? So it says on the back, this is not a proof of identity. Still make sure you have valid travel insurance. This card is not valid for private treatment and is not proof of entitlement to NHS services in the UK. It doesn't cover the full cost of treatment abroad, but it can help towards it. So that is basically a UK Global Health Insurance card. So that one is valid until the 13th of August 2028. So I'm taking that with me. That's my global EHIT card. And then there's this one, which is actually valid till this July. Okay. So again, it doesn't cover the full cost of treatment, but it's an advantage to have one just in case. So I've got the two. European one, that's actually a global one, worldwide, and this is a European one. So have them just in case, but you should always have travel insurance for your cruises as well. You may not need to claim, but it's just in case. It's not a legal requirement to have insurance on a cruise either, apparently, but it's for peace of mind in case anything goes wrong, like loss of luggage, flight delay, cancellation, whatever. You're covered. But hopefully you won't have to go through that. But I've got insurance, a cruise insurance, and I booked it through Oasis Travel Insurance, and I've got cruise cover. And it was quite a good price. It was just over 23 quid, but it was good for what it was. And then I'm obviously taking my lanyard with me, which is this, with all the badges on. And I've obviously got my own name badge as well, which was made by a member of staff. I'm going to remove this because it's tatty, but I'm going to attach this to it so I can put my cruise card in there so they can scan it when you have to leave the ship and when you make purchases on board as well. Plus, I've also got my padlock for the case and my hand luggage one. Because my normal luggage tag is one of these, right, jet setter on the back of it, but I'm using those ones off Amazon for the cruise because I've obviously got my luggage tag in there, so they're already on the case, and one is on my hand luggage as well. So and I have got a man bag in my hand luggage bag, which I'm not going to put a tag on because I don't really need it for that. It's primarily for luggage that you're going through airports, but apart from that, everything is sorted for the cruise now. So I'm really looking forward to going. I can't wait, to be fair. So I'm hoping that what I've said has helped a lot of people out there. But please subscribe to my channel if not already, at CarlSmith25. I'll do some more updates over the weekend. I'll obviously do some footage when I get to East Midlands. I'll do a live stream. I'll obviously do footage when I'm at the cruise ship. I'll obviously do a live stream perhaps when I'm outside the ship, videoing it as I'm going to it. And obviously when I'm on board, I'll do a live stream around the decks and when the ship leaves Tenerife. And also any sunsets as well, I'll video those because some of the sunsets from cruise ships are fantastic. So I'll make sure that I get as much footage as possible. I'll be videoing and taking photographs of the menus, the cruise newses, the letters I get in my room, everything. I will cover everything, honestly. Nothing will get missed, believe me. And even the food as well, I'll be videoing the food, especially in Coral Lark. It's fantastic. I'll obviously be videoing the towel animal demonstration, the cocktails, the ice sculpture, the napkin demo, Captain's Night, which is a dress to impress, where you meet all the officers and the captain all in the atrium. I'll be videoing all around there, so there'll be lots of footage. So please enjoy the series. Subscribe at CarlSmith25. There's going to be a lot of videos, and I'm going to be doing a lot of editing. I mean, it took me till 4:10 yesterday morning to do the Peak Wildlife Park editing. So it's taken me a long time to do it. I'm definitely on it. But thanks to Gordon up the road, he's helped me with editing videos. But it took me till 4:10 to edit my Peak Wildlife Park ones and put the episodes on. So you can imagine how long it's going to take to do this one, because there's going to be lots of footage. But I want to try and get at least the first couple of episodes done on Monday night. So any footage that I do Monday, when I leave here and when I get to the airport and around the airport and the hotel, I want to get that edited and put on the channel before I go to sleep on Monday night. Because then after that, it's going to be tricky to do the rest of it, because there's going to be lots of footage on Tuesday. I'm going to East Midlands Airport Monday to stay overnight prior to going on my cruise. So I'm flying out to Tenerife then to join the Morello Discovery 2. So I hope you look forward to the series. There's lots of video footage to come, so there'll be several episodes. I want to try and get a couple of episodes put on the channel before I leave Tenerife, because I'll lose signal for 2 days. So I want to make sure I get the footage on. Once I've done the live streams of the decks and the sail out, they will get put on the channel straight away, so that you'll be able to watch them after I've done them. But obviously you'll be able to watch them as I'm doing it. But obviously others that aren't subscribed will be told to subscribe on the live stream, and then the ones that are subscribed, I'll make it public so everybody can watch it as the ship's leaving. And obviously I'll try and edit as many videos as possible and put them on the channel before I lose the signal. So at least you'll have a couple of episodes to watch before I get to the next port, because I'll have done loads more footage in the 2 days then, with the dress to impress and everything else. So they'll have to be edited on when we get to Cartagena, but I'm obviously going to have footage there as well. So I'm going to be very busy with my channel. So, and I'll have to do the rest of it when I'm back home. But there's going to be lots of editing and lots of videos. So please subscribe to my channel, support it, comment on the videos, keep the comments positive, like the videos, push the channel out there to your friends and family, tell them about the channel, get them to subscribe. Any that like travelling and cruising and sightseeing, just encourage them to watch the channel, because I answer lots of people's questions on cruises as well. I've done a pre-cruise series on my channel specifically for people that have never cruised before. So I thought I'd share that as well, because I know somebody has asked a question recently about what the situation is with Santorini at the moment, because quite a few ships can't go there because of an earthquake they've had or something that happened a few weeks ago. So I know that if you go onto the government website, in fact I'll do it now. I'll do that now actually. Santorini travel advice. Let's just have a look what it says. Greece travel advice. Hang on a minute. You haven't been on a cruise, you've been on a ferry. I know they've put updates on here at the moment about the EU entry and exit system. At the moment, it doesn't say when that is. Just remember to delete the video off the phone after editing. Oh, I've done that, Gordon, don't worry. I've removed all my Peak Wildlife Park videos off. So that when this video gets put on the channel in a bit, this will get removed as well. But I do definitely remove things off the channel when I need to. Entry requirements. It doesn't say anything about Santorini yet. But apparently they put here that the new entry exit system is expected to start in October this year. So just bear that in mind. It says it's not currently in operation, but they're on about doing it for October. So there's a few more months to go yet, but you can read about that online. But yes, for Santorini, maybe just check that out on the internet about Santorini, because they had an earthquake back in February. But at the moment, they probably will let cruise ships go in eventually. Just keep checking the holiday pages for that TUI and Jet2. Go onto their travel hub and see what it says on there. That's all I can suggest. But yes, Gordon, I will delete the videos and when I've edited it, and I've done that with the Peak Wildlife Park series, as I've said. So I'll be doing. So don't you worry about that. Once it's put on, I'm not using the Wi-Fi on the ship, Gordon, because it's 90 quid, and I tell you what, it is rubbish. I am not using the Wi-Fi on the ship to do my video editing. I will use the data when I'm in port, because I'm with Tesco Mobile, and I don't get like data roaming charges apparently according to Tesco Mobile. So I'm not going to use the ship's Wi-Fi. Yeah, I know, it's 90 quid. And my brother used it when we went on Explorer 2 to do his uni work, and the download speed was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. So it's not worth it. And plus as well, it comes out your cabin account as well. So, and you don't want to be spending £90 for an internet package that basically is going to be rubbish. So I'd rather use the Wi-Fi in the ports, in the cruise terminal, or go to a restaurant or a cafe in port and use it there. But I can use my phone data, right? I can use my phone data with O2, because that's who Tesco Mobile are with. So I don't get data charges. The only time I can use the ship's Wi-Fi is when I use the Navigate app on the ship, where I can check the cruise news on board, and obviously see my bookings for my meals and things and restaurants and trips I've booked. I can use the Wi-Fi for that free, but to use it for anything else, I'm not going to be spending my time in the cabin uploading videos when I'd rather be out there watching the entertainment. I'll do it when I've got some free time. Maybe when we've left Tenerife and I've still got a signal after I've done a live stream and we've come away from the port a bit and I've still got a signal, I'll do a bit of editing then. But I'm not going to be spending all my hours on the phone editing, because I've had a long day with travelling, and also want to explore the ship and have a beer and just chill, because I've got 2 days at sea, so I won't get a signal anyway until Friday after Tuesday, until we're in Spain. I might get a signal Thursday because we're going to be sailing between Gibraltar and Africa, so I'm going to get a bit of a signal, so I might do some editing then. But apart from that, if I can put them on that app ready to be uploaded to the channel, when I get a signal I can just bung them on and then I can delete them as I go. So but yes, I do get your point, Gordon, but I'm not going to be doing any editing using the ship's Wi-Fi. It is definitely not worth it, and I'm not wasting 90 quid. It's cost enough to go on this holiday as it is. I mean, I did get a good deal, but plus I've paid for the trips and I've paid for Cora Law as well twice, which is over £60, that's 30 quid a time. But yes, please look forward to seeing the videos. But any videos I don't get to upload while I'm away, I'll be doing when I'm back home, because I've got loads of pictures to upload. I'll obviously include some pictures with the videos as well, because I'll have stacks of pictures, including of staff members. So I'll be able to say, well, in this next picture you will see me and some staff members, right? So I'm not going to get drunk. I drink in moderation. So I've got the drinks package, but I don't drink in excess, trust me. I drink more tea than alcohol, but I do like glasses of wine with my food. Have I been on a cruise where the sea's been rough? Yes, to a degree. I went on Discovery 1 in 2016, and we went from Gibraltar to Lisbon. So when the ship went out, because it was on the Med, went out from Gibraltar out to Lisbon, and you have to go into the Atlantic, right? So the ship, the sea got a bit choppy. Once we left the Spanish and Portuguese coast to go round to Lisbon, we hit the Atlantic Ocean, and the ship was a bit bouncy. But I tell you what, it put you to sleep at night, I tell you. But then when we went back, it was a lot calmer. I don't like whiskey, Gordon. Blech. I do not like whiskey. I don't drink spirits, to be fair. I don't like brandy or whiskey. No, I won't be putting whiskey in tea. No thanks. I basically drink lager, cider and white wine and rosé wine. I love champagne. I love Bucks Fizz. That's it. I don't drink. I like Guinness as well. I will drink Guinness, but that's not part of the package. So I'm not going to have drinks that are going to be charged to my room. I will have the drinks that are included. So I can have all the main lagers. I can have Magnus cider if I want a cider. I can have house wine. So get seasick. Well, you can get little magnets apparently that you can put around your wrist that stop you from being sick. But I tell you what, you hardly feel a thing. And it's generally quite calm. Do the crew look after you well? Oh, they certainly do. In fact, there's an option on the app where you can give feedback, and I did that back in October 23. I gave some feedback about one of the guest acts that were on board, and I had a letter personally addressed to me in the cabin thanking me for the feedback. So they do know you do it, and that's why I'm taking those bags of Haribos, little multi-packs of Haribos with me, because the crew do go the extra mile. They always make sure your tea and coffee facilities are replenished in your room. They will fix anything that's gone wrong in the room, anything electrical, they will fix it. They are very good. They're on pittance, but I tell you what, they really do look after you. They make your bed, they leave a towel animal in your room, they leave a chocolate in there on a pillow. Obviously, they put your cruise news in there, they do your laundry for you, and it's all folded and ironed. It's brilliant. Honestly, they can't do enough for you. They always say hello to you. They come and look after you. They'll have photographs with you. They are brilliant. Honestly, the food is exquisite in some of the restaurants. I absolutely love it. You'll see it from the footage anyway. So, but yeah, the crew do go the extra mile. That's why I've got these suites. This is my 16th cruise now, coming up, because obviously I've done quite a few. Because when you do 2 weeks, that's 2 cruises. When you do a week, that's 1 cruise. So because I've cruised since 2016, you add all those weeks up, it counts to nearly 16 cruises. So I've done quite a lot. I've got plenty of experience. So any questions, please ask me in the comments or on the chat here. But thank you very much, Wayne. So it's going to be starting at the weekend. So I'll be doing some footage at the airport and at the hotel as well. And I'll obviously update you all on the situation. So thank you for watching this live stream. It's at CoreSmith25 to those of you not subscribed. And I will see you guys in the next video.